Why did you become a recording artist?
There's a lot of people that's real successful that I don't feel like can rap. So if they can do it, I can. Type shit.
What genre of music do you consider yourself at this point?
Hip hop, crunk music, you know.
Now, how did you get into hip hop music specifically? Do you remember?
Nah, I just can't. I can't see myself doing nothing else. Like I just can't see myself doing nothing else. I feel like the way I live is crunk, so that's my genre.
Are you able to describe or define crunk music?
Turn, live, hype, shit like that.
When it comes to hip hop, was that the first genre of music you encountered in life?
Yeah, for sure.
And what drew you to it back then?
No, it sound good. It sound different. Cause I used to hear gospel music too, which I ain't saying I don't like. It just, catch my ear more.
Go ahead.
More groove and more rhythm.
Which came first for you, gospel music or hip hop, that you encountered?
It was like at the same time, cause I was like with my mama and then I go with my grandma. So both of them play different genres of music. So I said both of them.
And that was grandmother on your mother's side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because you did encounter gospel music, did you ever attempt to sing?
Yeah, for sure. I got some songs I was singing on.
Did you sing first or rap first, chronologically speaking?
Rap.
Now, was it a certain song or artist that got your attention back then when it came to hip-hop music?
Not really. I was listening to a couple of people. If anything, I say Chief Keef. He was like one of the biggest artists. Like my favorite rapper when I was younger.
And why was he your favorite back then?
I don't know. It was just something about it. Like he was crunk too. Like before him, I ain't really. I ain't really hear people crunk, and then he'll come with some auto tune too. He'll switch it up. So I liked that.
Now, how did you discover Chief Keef, or did someone put you onto him back then?
I think I put myself on Keef when he dropped Don't Like. I started fucking with him then.
Remember what age this was for you?
I was like in the 7th, 8th grade. I was like in the 7th, 8th grade when he dropped that. Middle school.
Remember what middle school you attended back then?
Yeah, Green Acres Middle School, Birmingham, Alabama.
When it comes to Chief Keef, is he your musical inspiration or influence as well? And if not, who was?
Nah, I wouldn't say he my influence. I really influenced myself like of what I came from. But it was, other than that, like it's people who made me know it was real, like Rylo and Cap, because I knew them before rap, like they from Mobile. And I seen them doing that shit, so they made me know, like, damn, this shit real. Nigga can make it from where I'm from. But other than that, nah, ain't nobody influenced me. My struggle influenced me, for real, for real. Let me just take this off. Shit hot.
Now, when it came to Rylo or Cap, do you remember how you met each of them?
I went to school with Cap. And Rylo, I think he went to, like, my cousin used to cut his hair type shit. I used to see him at the barber shop and shit. Like, everybody knew Rylo back then.
Go ahead.
And he blew up. Both of them blew up. That shit was hard. Like, where I'm from, that shit hard. Like, for a young nigga to blow up.
Was this a cousin on your mother's side or father's side?
Who?
The one that cuts hair. That's a barber.
My father's side.
And do you also get cuts from him as well?
Yeah, for sure.
And When it came to NoCap,
Mm-hmm.
what school was this that you both attended?
Murphy. That's in Mobile.
And did you actually have class with him, or he was just in your school?
Nah, he just went to the same school type shit. I knew him. He probably, like when I was younger, like before school, I had known him. Like, he stayed in the same neighborhood as my auntie type shit. But other than that, nah.
So who did you actually meet first, chronologically speaking? Rylo or NoCap?
It wasn't no meat shit. Like I don't know, like we from the same city type shit. I don't want to say meat, like, I don't know.
Do the success of where each of these guys are at now surprise you at all?
Nah, hell nah. They probably be further than that, for real, for real.
When it comes to Chief Keef, ever met him personally yet?
Nah.
Now, how did you learn how to rap? What was your learning process like?
I just went in there being myself, for real. Hit a beat. Just went with the beat, for real. And that's when I knew I could do it. Like, I ain't sound like trash, like, because it was my first time and that shit still was, you feel me? Still was going.
Did anyone teach you, or you were self-taught?
Nah, nobody teach me.
Something you wanted to do on your own, or was it a suggestion, perhaps?
I ain't want to rap. I just did it. I was doing it for, like, the city, like, where I was from, my hood and shit. Everybody was fucking with when I started doing it, so I kept doing it for them, for real. Because, like, my mama, nobody believed in that shit but me, for real. I knew I could do something with it, but when nobody, you know, putting nothing behind me, like, everything out me, like, and nobody helped me do shit.
When it comes to your music, have you found your sound yet?
Yeah, but I feel like I can get better, though. That's with anything in life. You get better the more you do something, so.
Now, let's say someone's watching this interview, and they're being introduced to you for the very first time. They haven't pressed play on your music yet. Are you able to describe your sound?
Yeah, like turn. I got turn shit, you know, vibe, chill shit, spin shit. I got a couple shit. I can't really describe it though, cause I got different ways I come, so I can't describe it.
For time reference, it's July 2021 now. At this point, are you a full-time recording artist?
For sure.
And how long have you been full-time, rough estimate?
About a year now.
You have signed a recording contract.
Yes, sir.
And that was with Cinematic.
For sure.
How did that happen?
Fabo hit me up one day. I was like, bro, you hard. I was like, appreciate it. And he was like, nah, for real, you hard. You go somewhere. And we just locked in from now, for real.
Who is Fabo to you?
Like a big brother now.
Does he play a specific position with your music?
Yeah, for sure. He one of the reasons, you feel me, I'm at where I'm at right now.
Is it a defined role?
What you mean defined role?
Like, is it a certain position he plays?
Not for real. Cause it wasn't never no music type shit. We don't be on no music shit. I mean, he'll be on me about something I need to do, but it don't be too much on no music shit. So I wouldn't say no specific role.
And for transparency, he's in this room with us today.
For sure.
Now, when it comes to Cinematic, why choose to sign with them?
Cause like I just said, it went like Shikes, me and Shikes, we got a different kind of relationship. Like, of course he tell me like what I'm doing in music, but it's more so like what I'm doing straight, like making sure I'm good besides rap, you know, beside this shit. So like some family shit. So I was feeling the vibes, you know. I feel like somebody I could trust.
Biologically, are you related to anyone on Cinematic?
No.
And prior to signing with Cinematic, Had you received offers from others?
Yeah, for sure.
Care to share who you passed on?
No. I'm still getting offers, but nah.
Do you remember when you actually signed? What month or what year?
I know it last year. I don't remember when, though.
2020?
Yeah, it was 2020, but I don't remember when.
What's it like being signed to Cinematic?
What you mean?
Like, what's that feeling like? Maybe there's somebody watching this that never signed a recording contract, never been signed to any type of imprint before. Want to know what that feels like.
I mean, they treat you like family. Shit. I don't know. Because, you know, it's different scope for different folk, but they good people, though.
In this year that you've been a full-time recording artist, ever felt like quitting?
Yeah, for sure. But I know I can't, for real, because it's like I done got so far with this, so. But yeah, I have because of what it come with, but I can't see myself quitting, though. Like, nothing I started, so I can't quit.
What does it come with? What are some of these?
People watching you, people trying to tear you down, haters, you know, the normal shit, violent shit, danger.
For you, was it a thought or a feeling of quitting, or did you actually take a break or stop in this amount of time of being a full-time recording artist?
Nah, it was a thought. I ain't never quit. I'm always working.
Anyone ever tell you, though, you know what, maybe this stuff isn't for you. Maybe you should quit?
Yeah, for sure. Like, people in my comments and shit like that. Yeah, you know, it's haters and shit. Yeah.
But no one close in your circle said that to you?
Nah, not recently. My mama probably said it before. Like I said, like, telling me, like, nah, this ain't gonna work. You need to do something else. But she ain't never tell me to quit, but she was just like, this ain't something you need to be, you know, focusing on. But not recently, nah.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Being myself. Not worrying about what nobody else say.
Is that something you mentioned in your music?
Probably before, yeah.
Has that risk been worth it?
Definitely.
Why do you say that?
I done got far with just being myself, not worrying about what nobody else say. Being Yavo.
When it comes to your music, have you always been yourself, or did you follow someone else at first, perhaps?
I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, I was trying to rap like different people, but that shit wasn't working. So you gotta be yourself, because there's already somebody who sound like who you trying to sound like, you feel me?
Have you seen others try to sound like you now?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, being on the opposite end of that spectrum and seeing others sound like you, what's your reaction to that?
I mean, I don't really trip. Like, I don't call nobody out or nothing, because I feel like if somebody trying to sound like me, shit, I'm doing a hell of a job. So I don't really trip on that, for real. But if it get too crazy, I'll probably say something like, not even sounding like me, just saying something I said. If it get too crazy, I'll probably say something.
Proudest accomplishment so far in your music career?
Going out down, what I went? Going #1 on TikTok, number 16 on Apple Music, Billboard, Rolling Stone. There's a lot of shit that I feel real good with.
What song are you referencing here?
What you mean?
As far as Billboard?
The whole tape, like on God too, and Rich going viral right now on TikTok.
Addison Rae did a dance to it.
Yeah, for sure.
How did that happen?
You know, the shit trending on TikTok.
What's been your reaction to that? Seeing her do it.
It's cool, like everybody I see do it. Like, not just her specifically, but I appreciate her too because she have a big fan base. But not just her specifically, I appreciate everybody for doing it because, like, I came from nothing, so, like, 200,000 people did it, so it's hard.
And this has all been organic?
Yeah, definitely. Everything I do organic, authentic.
You didn't pay an influencer to do it. You didn't pay for a challenge, like have some sort of monetary
I ain't
value.
make it up. Somebody else made the dance. I ain't pay for nothing. I just wake up to it every day.
Do you credit someone with the dance?
I don't know who made it, but yeah, I definitely get a credit. Like, I've been trying to figure out who made it, but I can't find them. So whoever made it, I appreciate you.
And when it comes to these accomplishments like Rolling Stone, Billboard, things of that nature, has this been a fulfilling accomplishment for you?
I wouldn't say fulfilling, but it been an accomplishment for sure. But I'm still trying to get farther, you know, go bigger. So I wouldn't say fulfilled because we still going.
What's the end goal for you? Is there something you're chasing specifically?
Yeah, like, I want to be real. Like, I want to get past this rap shit, like, to a point where I don't got to rap no more. Get in a move or two, shit like that.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, biggest failure so far in your music career? Biggest flop? Disappointment? Something that didn't go your way?
I say
you had expectations for and it didn't end up doing what it was supposed to do?
Nah, not like nah.
When it comes to tactics, method, strategy, single best thing you've done for your music career? Is there something you look back that you did and you say to yourself, man, I'm glad I made that move there. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, going off the head. Cause, like, I wrote like 2 songs before. But when I started going off the head, it's like I got better. Cause it's like right then and now. So I say me freestyling is one of the best things I decided to do in my career so far.
But you started out as a writer at first?
Yeah, for sure. I was writing a lot of shit down.
When it came to freestyling and punching in, was that something you were influenced by to do, or was that just natural experimentation for you?
Just natural. Like, one day I forgot how I wrote something down, and then, like, I was playing the beat and I was writing it down. Then when I went to the studio, I forgot how I wrote the shit down. Like, I forgot how to deliver it. So I'm like, I'm gonna just start going right now.
This song that has exploded on TikTok, was that all freestyled and punched in?
Yeah. Everything I done did from my first tape and freestyles.
On God 2, that was all freestyled and punched in?
Every tape. None on any of my tapes wrote. So if a nigga say they ghost writing, they lying. On my sons, they lying.